Man, Bobby Dirkens here. Thanks so much for joining me. Woo! Lord, it's been a week, ain't it? Sure has, sure has. Well, listen, uh, I know this is old news by now. Dabo Swinney naming the new coaches. Tony Elliott got out of town because he realized Brent Venables wasn't going to be there to clean up after his bad play calling. And so he went ahead and took Virginia's job. We'll see how that goes. But this week we had new coaches named. Now, of course, Sweeney did not go out and pick up some big name proven hire. He went with the culture. The same culture that all the players are jumping ship left and right to get away from. We wanted to keep that around. So he. All right. Let me get that out. He promoted Brendan Streeter. I don't know if y'all remember his play calling when he had to call the plays against Ohio State last year when Tony had the coronavirus. He had Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne. That didn't fare well, but who am I? I'm just somebody who's pulled for Clemson all my life. And then he promoted in Brent Venables, to me, the greatest defensive mind in the country. And good luck to him, by the way. No hard feelings. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to miss you. I see people getting in here. I'm going to say may there to you in just a second. But I'm on a rant. If I don't go right down it, I ain't going to know what I'm doing. Promoted a guy named Wes Goodwin and Mickey Kahn as co-defensive coordinators. Now, I don't know which one it is, but I keep hearing y'all know me, I love my Clemson Tigers, but I'm not a homer. I said homer. Meaning, even though I love Clemson, I don't see everything through orange-colored glasses. Just because Clemson or Sweeney, who I appreciate and love and adore, does something does not mean automatically it's good. Next, this whole weird thing that a lot of you are doing, going, you gotta put your trust in Sweeney. He's not Jesus Christ. I ain't putting my faith in him. Huh? He can still mess up. And I think he did. But anyway, I keep hearing about this one guy. They go, man, he's got like a photographic memory. Like he can play a PlayStation game and remember every play he called. So what? I got a cousin who knows the broad size of every woman in my family. That doesn't make him a genius. It actually makes him a creepy pervert. So I don't know how I feel. I'm going to get in there. Before I go, I got some people who's trickled in here like I owe them money. Wholesome One Holloway. Let me tell you right now, Wholesome, been a while since I talked to you. May there to you, good to see you. You remember when I was on your show last year? I said that Miami is a sleeping giant. It's much like Texas, which I don't think they're going to be woke up anytime soon. I don't care who decides to play for them. And Southern Cal, the verdict's still out on that. But I think you finally got you a good coaching hire. And remember I told you I didn't buy Manny Diaz? Well, apparently neither did the administration at Miami. But I think you got you a good hire right here. I'm going to be shocked if Cristobal doesn't do too good. But maybe it's good to see. If you don't know, listen to me, if you don't know Wholesome Holloway, you need to go check him out. And you're like, should I do it because you say so? You're dang straight! Talk to me like I'm some type of moron. I might be a moron, but I know what I'm talking about. Go check out Wholesome Holloway and tell him Ole Bobby Dirkens sent you. May there to you. Hope you're doing well, you and yours, you clergymen and so on. Let me get in here, a few more. Robert Zariff, good to see you. Lee Griffith, may there to you. LSU fan. I wonder who they pulled for. May there to you. Southern Buck, Tiger Nate, Tony Adcock, Tater Lord, SC, South Carolina, 803. So let's talk about this hire at Clemson. First of all, let me go ahead and tell you this. If Dabo Swinney made this hire, these moves, 3 years ago, I would have more faith that it was the right move. But for the past 2 years, if you've been following me, you can go back through all my videos and you started to notice I started talking about at the beginning of the 2019 season that something didn't look right with Clemson Tigers. It's kind of like catching your wife cheating on you And it's like, how'd those hickeys get on your neck? Have you know I have a skin condition? Yep, it's called another man's been sucking on your neck. That's the skin condition. But in all seriousness here, which that's serious too. I hope that doesn't happen to you. It never happened to me. Thank you, Lord. My wife, she's got all she could want right here. But what I'm saying is, something didn't seem right about Clemson's intensity. They came off that big old honking win against Alabama in the national championship, beat them by 4 touchdowns, embarrassed them in front of their mama and everybody. And then they came on in and they started playing, but you could obviously see they were in a slump. At first, I thought maybe the expectations were a little too high. Then we started noticing that it was just like there was a lack of intensity. And then they go in and they get absolutely shellacked by LSU. After that ball game, Tony Elliott looks and says, I forsook the run. Hey, Tony, how do you forsook the run when you've got one of the best running backs in college football? The guy can run, he can catch, he can break tackles, he can gain yards after first, second, third, and fourth contact. You were only down by 7 going into the fourth quarter. But everybody, kind of like we now do, or like we did then, everybody's kind of mustered it up that, hey, that was one of the best teams to ever touch the field. And now Edwards runs fired. Remember I told you? Never mind. I'm not even going to go down through there. Anyway, then we get to last year. Team really looked kind of off. Yeah, I know they would put points up against lesser tier teams, but let's just go ahead and be honest with ourselves. There was something about a lack of intensity. Then they got into the Ohio State playoff game. Now, I know as much as everybody else wants to tell me that Ohio State had this massive target on Clemson's back, and they were going to, and we saw what happened when they played Alabama. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, they played Alabama, and Alabama murdered them, just like Alabama just beat Georgia. By the way, my SEC dog, good to see you, glad you're in here. But the point is, there was something wrong on the team. I began to talk about it. I began to say, something is not right. I talked to some people who's kind of like me, that though they love their Clemson Tigers, it's not like we're mama hens. You know, no matter what the chicks do, mama hen's going to take up for them. No, if you really love someone, you're going to tell them the truth. Here's the example. A liar has many friends. A liar is a friend to none. I'm going to tell you the truth. And the truth is, take this to the bank, deposit it, and you can get you about 10 or 15% interest on it. That is, this is not the same coaching intensity, the same coaching carousal mindset that we've had in the past. My point in all of this is, I would have trusted these hires 2 years ago, 3 years ago, versus right now. You say, why, Bobby? Because I've just told you why. Sweeney is not operating in the ways that got him successful. Now, between you and I, for some reason, and maybe it's the food I ate over the past few days, I feel okay about the defense. You have 2 guys who are going to be calling the plays, and hopefully they can muster up and get their traction under them. I know coaching is just like anything else. You got to get your feet under you. You got to get used to your team. Your team's got to get used to you. You're filling big shoes, and it's going to take 2 men to do it with this guy. I mean, Brent Venables is amazing, and I wish him truly the best. I despise Oklahoma, no offense, but I wish the best for him. He was one of the best, if not the best thing that's happened to Clemson other than Sweeney himself. Brandon Streeter, on the other hand, first of all, don't know him, wish him luck, and I hope he does good, and I hope that I'm wrong. But I just have this weird, stinking feeling that I don't think we're going to see anything fixed on the offense. Here's my basis for that. First of all, tell me who Brandon Streeter's had to coach over the past few years. Well, he's had to help coach the last part of Deshaun Watson. Well, Deshaun, aside from his off-the-field activities, is a world-class quarterback. Right after that, Kelly Bryant. Kelly Bryant should have switched to another position, but Kelly Bryant was an incredible quarterback, or a incredible athlete. The guy could make things out of nothing. Okay? Talented, all right? Very talented, all right? Pigskin Pete just wandered in here. We are third cousins, twice removed. But Pigskin Pete's in here. Ladies and gentlemen, Pigskin Pete's in the house. I don't know what made you get over here, but may there to you. I'm glad you're here. So, for some reason, something's going on with my connection. Maybe the Taliban's taking. Oh, this is bad. It's awful. Everybody, give me a thumbs up if you can still see me. If you can still see me, give me a thumbs up. I was doing good here for a second. Please let me know if you can see me. This is getting stupid. I hate this. Well, if you can hear me, you can hear me. Alright. Okay, I think everything works itself out. May there to everybody. Pigskin Pete's in here. Say may there to Pigskin. I'm just going to make this quick because I'm still breaking up and I don't want to restart this video. I'm just going to say this right now. Streeter had Watson. He had a really good athlete in Kelly Bryant. Kelly Bryant was not a quarterback. You know, his type of play, you can make it through high school, lower college ball. But he was an incredible athlete. He should switch another position. Have a lot of respect for him. Trevor Lawrence, need I say more? What has he absolutely had to do to develop a quarterback? Not much. In fact, I think Trevor's about as good as he was when he came in, or when he left as when he came in. DJ fell apart. I still feel like that if we can get somebody to develop DJ is still, y'all heard me beat this drum all year long. It might have been out of team by the end. But I said that DJ was still a talent that could be developed and made right. That should raise a lot of questions to anybody who's a football thinking person. Once again, the whole thing of Sweeney's won championships and you just trust him with a blind trust, that's like giving a blank check to somebody who's kind of lost control of their finances. It's a horrible decision. So my point in all of this is, I just don't see Streeter, and I hope he proves me wrong. But just because you've been around the program does not mean, the championship and everything, does not mean that you're the same coach, okay? It does not mean that you're going to coach in the same way. It does, and look, I'm not expecting a carbon copy, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, if you, for 1 second, think that Clemson couldn't go out and get some incredible offensive coordinator who would right off the bat start righting the wrongs, you've lost your mind. Either we are an elite program who can go out and get whoever the crap we want to. Hey, would you like to come to Clemson? Put you on Lake Kiwi. I mean, Lake Hartwell was good, but Lake Kiwi is even better. We'll put you out there. Want a new car? Lord, you go ahead and do it. You're right, Cedric Green. I'm afraid we're about to see Screen Pass City. Oh, another Screen Pass. It might be. Is it going to be Rob Spence 2.0? I'm just asking. If Brandon Streeter goes out there and he kills it and he does great, wonderful. Folks, I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't think it's going to happen. And y'all get mad at me, and you can tell me that, and listen to me, you can tell me that Joe Brady didn't fit the culture and that he's too much of an opportunist. Hey, I see it. Give him the opportunity to be paid very well, and he goes out there and he does really good, and we win championships. All right? But right now, promoting people from the inside to keep the culture that listen to me, that everybody is jumping ship to get away from said culture, I don't think it's a smart thing. Well, anyway, listen to me. I'm Bobby Dirkens. Y'all take care of yourself. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong, but I just don't think I am. Defense, I think, will be okay. Offense, we'll see. Well, I'm Bobby Dirkens.